Hello, happy 344th day. 344 days is significant to us because that's how long the Jaredites were on the sea. For any of those of you.
One more time.
Hello! Oh, and action.
Okay.
Hello, happy 344th day. 344 is significant to us because in Ether chapter 6, the Jaredites were on the sea, they're on sea. Okay. Ready?
Are you sure you don't want to say it in Chinese?
Yeah.
Ah. Okay.
What is
It
in
sounds
Chinese?
so cool.
It's okay.
Yeah, try say it.
No, it's okay.
Oh man. Okay.
Hello, happy 344th day. 344 days is significant to us because in the Book of Mormon, Ether chapter 6, the Jaredites were on their journey for 344 days. And we found that we really related to their journey and their experience, and I wanted to share a little bit with that, a little bit of that with you today.
Yeah. As the brothers of Jared and the people that he led,
I know, we had it.
Sorry.
No, oh, it's okay. I said this part last time, so
Okay.
I'll say I can say it again.
I am. Whatever you. Yeah, I'll be ready though. Okay.
Ah, ouch. The steam.
Okay.
Okay.
I think you should say it in Chinese. That's why it's not working out.
No, that's so random.
It just sounds so cool.
No, it doesn't.
Yes.
344 天. Oh, that's lame.
No, it's so cool. Okay.
Okay. Hello, happy 344th day. 344 is significant to us because in the Book of Mormon, in Ether chapter 6, the Jaredites take their journey across the many waters, and the journey lasts for 344 days. And as we started our marriage and as we were going through it, we really related to their experience. Suffice it to say that it was filled with lots of similar challenges and feelings and ups and downs. But what we also learned, as they did, that the Lord truly gave us light through the whole journey. He kept us safe, and ultimately we were able to get to the promised land, or the end of this first chapter of our marriage, only because of Him.
We found that promised land, when we first started studying the story together, we thought that maybe our promised land was being able to reach a point in our marriage where we felt this degree of unity and connection that we did not have when we were first married. But we have learned in this journey that the promised land really is coming unto Jesus, and recognizing that the marriage covenant that we have, not just with each other, but with Him, He is the source of light that Johnny said. He is the strength. He at times provides the winds and the storms and the waves. He's the one that consecrates. He's the one that heals. He's the one that helps to lift. He is our promised land.
Yeah, so although it was very difficult and there were some dark and heartbreaking times, ups and downs for sure, we definitely felt like our covenants helped us to stay sealed, just like their barges were tight to prevent any water from getting in and from being attacked by any of the monsters. We definitely felt protected by our marriage covenant, and so we relate to their feelings of gratitude and wanting to praise the Lord for His tender mercies and for helping us get through this journey, and then ultimately in getting to a place where we could arrive at the promised land. And so, for those of you who might know about our pictures, they are now updated to include Megan because it's our story now, and the story means so much to us that we've made it a part of our home. And we just love the Lord, and we're grateful for all that He's done for us. And now we begin a new chapter of our marriage where we're we're working the land and we're establishing our lives here on the promised land, and we're going to look to the promises that are extended by the Lord, that if we keep the commandments, we'll prosper in the land.
Thanks for joining Johnny on his journey. Thanks for joining us on this journey. If there's one thing that I've learned through my marriage in this first year, is believe. It's just the first step. Believe that God is a God of miracles. Believe that God makes the impossible possible. I have no idea what your journey from that point is going to be like. If it's anything like ours, it'll be demanding, it'll be treacherous at times, it'll be painful, heart-wrenchingly, heartbreakingly painful. But if you turn to the Lord, you trust Him, and try to take it a day at a time, sometimes just a moment at a time, a step at a time, He'll lead you to your promised land.
Yeah, there were times when both of us, or either of us, felt that there was no way forward, or we didn't have any hope. But as we purposefully chose to believe, we found a way every time. And so that would be what we encourage you to do with whatever situation you're in. Just believe and trust in the Lord, and try to go where He's leading you to, and we promise that you'll get there, and that He'll keep you safe along the way. So this might be the last video that we post on this channel for a good while. So until then, until we see you next time, we hope that you're doing great, and that you chase your dreams, you try to live your best life, and we hope that you involve the Lord in that, and we know that if you do, He'll take you to some pretty amazing places, and you'll know that He's leading you there. Bye.